Time to take a trip around the Southern States Athletic Conference. We'll start with the women this week. Shorter College's Nicole Frechette is this week's SAC Player of the Week. During the week, she went over 1,000 career points in two big wins over Reinhardt and Lee. She averaged 14.5 points per game, 13 rebounds per game as well. She turned in her 6th double-double on the season as well. Looking at the women's standings, we can see that the 8th ranked nationally Lee Lady Flames back in first place with 2 wins last week, 8-2, 16-4 overall. Next is Shorter College, ranked 24th in the country this week at 7-2. And then following them, Berry, Emmanuel, Auburn Montgomery, and Brenau at 5-4. As you can see, the standings are very jumbled in the women's play. Bruton Parker is next, followed by Southern Poly, Southern Wesleyan, Reinhardt, and Columbia. On the men's side of the hoops, in the men's basketball, Tomas Pranciliokis is the Southern States Athletic Conference Player of the Week. He averaged 16 points and 2 road wins last week, with 18 coming against Reinhardt and 14 against the Lee Flames. For the week, he shot 10 out of 19 from the field, hitting 52.6%, 5 of 11 from behind the arc. That's almost 46%, and was 7 of 9 from Charity Lane. Now, looking at the men's standings, they have changed from last week due to Southern Polytechnic's forfeiture of 4 games dating back to January the 8th. Auburn Montgomery, Faulkner, Bruton Parker, and Southern Wesleyan have been awarded victories. The adjusted standings are Auburn Montgomery, ranked 17th in the country, is in first place by a half game over Lee at 8-1, and Auburn Montgomery is 16-3 on the year overall. The Lee Flames, ranked 22nd in the country, are 7-2, and they're followed in the standings by Shorter at 6-3. 12th ranked Southern Poly, after those forfeits, now dropped to 5-5. And Berry follows them at 4-5, followed by Emmanuel, Faulkner, Bruton Parker, Reinhardt, and Southern Wesleyan.
At Sky Ridge Medical Center, we believe every moment is important. That's why, whatever you encounter on the road of life, Sky Ridge Medical Center will be there for you and your family. You can count on our experienced, dedicated staff to provide quality health care and the advanced medical technology you need, so you don't miss one special moment. Sky Ridge Medical Center, your hospital for a lifetime.
Stop hunting. Start finding. Choose the AT&T Real Yellow Pages to find just what you need. No other book has more complete ads and up-to-date listings.
Bain's Business Machines has been the #1 distributor for quality office products in the Tennessee Valley since 1976. We have copiers, color copiers, cash registers, calculators, printers, faxes, and Latham time clocks. We also feature a full line of office furniture with desks, module panels, workstations, chairs, file cabinets, and much more. Come check out our new showroom at 770 Stewart Road with an even wider range of office equipment to help your business grow. Bain's Business Machines.
Welcome back to Inside Lee University Basketball. Coach Tommy Brown joins us now. A couple of wins for your team, actually 3 wins for the men's team last week. And we started with a big win over Southern Poly, or Southern Wesleyan, and just an unbelievable performance by your men last week.
It was a great week for us, and you know, as we talked about last week, it was at the end of the week we wanted to establish our goals. It was that kind of week, and we got back in the race, and now we have a chance to win the thing, and really proud of our guys. 3 tough games, you know, a long road trip, and then winning a double overtime game on Saturday. So great week for our team, best week of the season so far for us, certainly.
All right, let's start with Southern Wesleyan. He on the road, I believe.
On the road at Southern Wesleyan, it's a long trip, and it's a smaller facility. It's a great home court advantage for them. Really loud, hard to hear in there. We came out and played real well from the start, especially in the first half. We really guarded well and had great energy and ran the floor. Paco DL got out and ran for us, and he's really stepped his game up the last couple of weeks. Harold Griffin there last 2 weeks has played well for us too. And Harold lost his father right before Christmas, and is just a wonderful person. He has a wonderful family. And I've enjoyed working with Harold over the last 3 years. Caleb Scogan had a really good game against Southern Wesleyan for us, had 9 points, one of his better games since getting back from his broken ankle. And we need him to play well if we're going to be as good as we possibly can be. Our team's starting to share the basketball a little better, and which is good. And you can see Harold with the big jam there, nice extra pass from Paco. There's Big Joe Folk, who was just a tough play to begin the second half, which got us off to a good start. And, we didn't guard them as well in the second half as I would have liked, but we made some plays on the offensive end. And anytime you can get a big win on the road by a comfortable margin, you got to feel really good about that. Josh Knopfler has a big 3. Josh Knopfler has really stepped up his game. He's our player of the week this week, and he's really added a new dimension to our team. He's got a different level of athleticism than anybody else on our team, and does a nice job defensively. And we need him to play well. Elmar Kulizade, what can you say about him? He's been phenomenal. Elmar is actually leading the nation in 3-point field goal percentage this year. Just having a tremendous year, shooting actually 54% from the 3. There's Chris Buchanan, came in against Southern Wesleyan, gave us some good solid minutes, and there's Joel Houghton with the big 3. Joel's a senior this year and one of the best kids you'll ever be around. Good for him to come in there and hit a big shot for us.
28-point victory for the Flames, 89-61 over Southern Wesleyan. Kulizade had 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists, and Paco Dial 10 points, 5 boards, and 4 assists. Great balance for the Flames as they get a big road win in the conference. Then the next game up for the Flames is Reinhardt, and Reinhardt usually plays everybody tough, but again, another big win.
Well, it was tied at halftime, and felt like we didn't come out with a lot of energy, but really had a great second half, and outscoring them by 28 points in the second half.
28-point